Welcome back, students. Today's topic, classification of materials. That is, according to the passage of light, means whether light will pass through it or not, we can divide the materials into three categories. That is, transparent objects, translucent objects and opaque objects. Opaque object will not allow light to pass through it. Opaque object will not allow light to pass through it. Example, stone, book, concrete, etc. It will not allow light to pass through it. Then transparent objects are there. That objects are materials which allow light to pass through it completely. Light will pass through it completely. That is clean air, clean water, then glass sheet, all those things. Okay. You know, the glass tumblers or utensils that is used in our home. That's a transparent one. Most of them are transparent one. Okay. Then some utensils will be in white color or black color thing. That is a opaque one. It will not allow light to pass through it. Okay. Nowadays, you are familiar with the photos from Idiki. I think we can see Kochi from Idiki. I heard a video clip like that and I saw that clip also. So, it is because the clean air, because of the clean air or because no atmospheric pollution is there due to COVID-19, almost all the industries are locked down. It is not working. So, the atmosphere is clean, the air is very clean. So, that is possible to see distant objects from us. Okay. So, that is air is transparent one. Then translucent objects are there. That is, it will allow light to pass through it partially. It will allow light to pass through it partially. That is known as translucent objects. Example, butter paper, tracing paper, frosted glass or grounded glass. All those things are translucent materials. Now, I will show you. Here you can see an elephant. Can you see the full portion of this elephant through this one? No. So, it is an opaque one. Here you can see the elephant but not clear. So, this one is a translucent one. Now, this one is transparent. You can see the image clearly. You can see the image clearly. You can see the image clearly. So, it is a transparent one. Here, it is transparent. It is a window. You can see the leaf that is placed behind the window. So, it is a transparent one. Here, it is sunglass. It is translucent one. You can't see the leaf completely, but a portion of that can be seen. A portion of that leaf can be seen. So, that is translucent. It is not clear. Light will pass through it partially. That is translucent materials. Then, this one is an opaque object. Light will not pass through it. That is an opaque object. Now, the definition is given like this. Opaque object, materials which do not allow light to pass through it. Materials which do not allow light to pass through it. That is opaque object. Now, transparent object, material which allow light to pass through it. Materials which allow light to pass through it completely, that is transparent objects. Now, translucent objects are there. It will allow light to pass through it partially. It will allow light to pass through it partially. That is translucent object. Then, light travels in a straight line. Light travels in a straight line. That is known as rectilinear propagation of light. Rectilinear propagation of light or straight line propagation of light. So, an activity is given here, that is, this is the first one. That activity is given in your textbook also, page number 111. So, here this boy is making a tube with the help of the newspaper. With the help of the newspaper, this boy is making a tube. Okay, just fold the paper. Okay, round the paper and you can view through that paper. Okay, so a lighted candle is there. When you view through this thing, you can see the candle. Now you just slightly bend the paper. Slightly bend that paper, so you will not be able to see the candle flame. The reason is that the light travels in a straight line. Light travels in a straight line. Then one more experiment activity is there, that is ABC. 3 cardboards are there and made holes. Okay, now I will place a candle flame, and when I view through this 3 cardboards, I can see the candle flame. These 3 holes are at the same level. When I view through this side, I can see the candle flame. Suppose instead of this cardboard B, I am keeping a book. Instead of this cardboard B, I am keeping a book. And no hole is there in that book. Okay, can we able to see the lighted candle? No, we can't see the lighted candle. Okay, so light travels in a straight line. Now, here also, it's a pipe. So, when you view through this pipe, you can see the flame of this candle. Now, when you view through this pipe is in a bent form. Okay, this pipe is in a bent form and we will not be able to see this candle flame when you view through this pipe. That means light travels in a straight line. Here also light travels in a straight line. One more activity is given. So, here the pipe is a straight one. So, we can see the lighted candle. Here it's a bent one. It's a bent one. So, the light gets blocked here. The light gets blocked here and we will not be able to see the lighted candle. Now, my question is this one. Can we see a candle through an L-shaped tube? Can we see a lighted candle through an L-shaped tube? I will draw it here. Suppose a candle is there. Suppose this one is a candle. Can I see the candle through this L-shaped tube? If I view from this side, can I see the candle? No, we can't see the candle because light from this candle will move in this direction. light from this candle will move this direction and it gets blocked. Okay, the light reaches here and it gets blocked. So, we will not be able to see through a L-shaped tube. Okay. So, light travels in a straight line, that is known as rectilinear propagation of light or straight line propagation of light. Then, materials are classified into three categories, that is opaque, transparent and translucent, depending upon whether they will allow light to pass through it or not. Opaque object will not allow light to pass through it. Transparent object which allow light to pass through it completely, and translucent object will allow light to pass through it partially. Just underline that in your textbook, page number 107. 107, and just read the activity 1, and so many things are given in that activity. Just mark it in the textbook whether the objects are opaque, transparent or translucent. Example I will tell you: eraser, pen, pencil, book, air, all those things. Okay. Thank you.